2 Pokemon Presents ago, we got our very first Pokemon ZA Legends trailer. It was the trailer that first revealed the game, and all it really told us about it was that it was going to have something to do with Lumiose City, and it was going to have Mega Evolution in it. It also had a small Corsico reference, but I don't think many people caught it at the time. And that's basically all they announced at that one Pokemon Presents. It was enough, though, to satisfy the Pokemon community for about a year, until the next Pokemon Presents. In the last Pokemon Presents they put out a trailer for Pokemon Champions and more info on Pokemon ZA Legends. They put out a ton of cool stuff for the game. They revealed how all the Mega Evolutions are gonna look, how the game's gonna play. They introduced AZ, but they didn't really say much about anything else besides Pokemon ZA Legends. But then, 3 months ago, they announced another Pokemon Presents to come out tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm Choco Cheerio, and I'm getting ready for the big live stream tomorrow. And I'm almost certain that they won't make this whole Pokemon Presents about Pokemon ZA Legends for the 3rd time. They announced this Pokemon Presents almost 3 months ago, so they must be announcing something big. It doesn't take 3 months just to create a trailer. So, let's dive into my Pokemon Presents predictions. Okay guys, I've talked about it before, but I think that they are definitely going to put out Black and White 3 this time. Or at least Black and White 1 and 2 remakes. Cause it's been a long time since Pokemon put out anything at all Unova. It's also been a long time since Pokemon did anything with the Johto region. So that's what leads me to believe that they might do Let's Go Espeon and Let's Go Umbreon. I talked about this in a video too. They could be like a sequel to Let's Go Eevee, wherever your Eevee evolved and you moved to the Johto region. And both the Johto games and the Unova games are still both stuck in 2D. We're getting open world Pokemon games, and the Black and White and Gold and Silver games are still stuck with pixel art. Since Pokemon ZA is going to have 2 Johto starters and a Unova starter, this would be the perfect time to do cool stuff with Johto and Unova. It would probably be one or the other though. Both would probably be pushing it. It's almost guaranteed though that we're getting a Pokemon ZA trailer. It's the big thing they're pushing right now, so I'd be surprised if they had nothing related to it. The only question though is what they're going to announce in the ZA trailer. My money is on Mega Evolutions for the starter Pokemon. I created these myself, so if they just went with regional variants, I'd be very disappointed. What I'm really hoping they'll announce is Pokemon X and Y remakes for the Switch 2, to go alongside Pokemon Legends ZA. Kinda like they did Diamond and Pearl remakes with Arceus, but I'm kinda hoping for a slightly altered story. Kinda like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon style. I'm really hoping for this, but I'm not entirely sure it will happen. I'd give it like a 50-50 chance. And I know it's super duper unlikely, but what if, at this Pokemon Presents, they announced a new eeveelution? Cause according to all their promotional material for selling gifts and stuff, it's the year of the Eevee right now. But what if the year of the Eevee goes beyond just their gift shop? What if they actually did do a new eeveelution? The last eeveelution they announced was Sylveon in Pokemon X and Y, which happened in Kalos, and Pokemon ZA Legends is happening in Kalos. So what if they actually announce a new one? This is highly unlikely, so I'd give it like a 10% chance. According to a recent poll I did, the people's opinions are split 50-50 on whether they're going to wait until next Pokemon Day for them to announce Gen 10 or announce that this Pokemon presents. I am almost 100% sure that they are not going to put out Gen 10 this Pokemon presents. You know why? Because next Pokemon Day will be their 30th anniversary and they put out a game about every 3 years, so it all makes sense. So those are all my predictions. Whenever all the things I told you get announced, I'm gonna be able to say, I told you so. So I guess there's nothing to do now but wait for the Pokemon Presents. Unless you're watching this video after you watched the Pokemon Presents, then you'll have seen that I did all my predictions ahead of time and got them all right. Unless they announced a bunch of stuff that I had no clue that they were gonna do. In that case, I'm probably still happy, because they announced a bunch of cool stuff. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button and comment what you think about my predictions, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, bye bye.